Historically, women haven't been very involved directly in peace processes. We know that women are at least half of most populations around the world, so if we want a peace process that is going to be sustainable, if we want an agreement that's really going to address the concerns, the needs and the perspectives of everyone in society, we really need to hear those women's voices.
There is evidence that when women participate in peace processes, it's actually more likely that you come to an agreement. When women had a stronger involvement during the negotiation process, they were able to bring more issues to the table.
Issues like protection from sexual violence and gender-based violence, increased political participation and representation, land rights, access to education, access to credit and reparations.
That increases the chances of community buy-in and of addressing root causes. Despite some recent improvements, from 1990 to 2017, women still only constituted 2% of mediators, 5% of witnesses, and 8% of negotiators. To increase women's influence in peace processes, in 2017, the Italian Ministry of Foreign Affairs launched the Mediterranean Women Mediators Network, which very well coincides with Italy's Security Council membership.
The project is done in cooperation with the International Affairs Institute and Women in International Security Italy.
Based in Rome, the network was created as a multi-generational group of about 40 women experts on mediation from each country around the Mediterranean region. The network actively supports women's effective participation in peacemaking, in line with the Security Council Resolution 1325 on women, peace and security. One recent success of a Mediterranean Women Mediators Network was at the Palermo Conference for Libyan peace discussions in 2018.
Initially, there were no women slated to be involved in the conference. Thanks to the collaboration of Together We Build It, Women's International League for Peace, Inclusive Peace and Transition Initiative, UN Women, the Mediterranean Women Mediators Network and the Nordic Network, the Italian government and several other member states, eventually 3 Libyan women were included in the formal delegations.
Although the number of women was limited, it means a lot of us because there were no women at all at the beginning. We managed to have these women visible and they got to meet high-level delegations, and I'm really happy that the Mediterranean Women Network played a big role in that, and at least 5 countries and the World Bank had strong statement for women participation at the end of the final session.
Another recent success has been the creation of a first national antenna of the Mediterranean Women Mediators Network in Cyprus.
There was conflict that originated in the early days of the Republic of Cyprus, which ended up into a situation of a divided island. There's a buffer zone that crosses the entire length of the island, dividing the Greek Cypriot community from the Turkish Cypriot community.
Mediation is especially needed in Cyprus because we are a problem of over 50 years trying to be resolved and not succeeding.
The women's groups have been quite active in Cyprus. We've had Hands Across the Divide, which was the first women's group that was island-wide. The Cyprus Women's Lobby that's tried to lobby in terms of setting up a gender equality committee.
So women becoming more visible in many decision-making levels, but the way the woman is involved in the negotiation process is not really very satisfying. The leaders are always men, chief negotiators are always men.
The launch event of the Cyprus Antenna in May of 2019 marked the localization of the network.
The event was providing all what is necessary for women to exchange experience, to get empowered, to acquire new skills in mediation, in negotiation, to discuss what are the main challenges, what are the opportunities for increasing both the number of women in mediation processes and in official negotiations, and also getting on the agenda the gender perspective.
The networks are support systems full of smart, informed, diverse women. This is the opportunity we have been waiting for.
The Eastern Mediterranean in particular has become quite a volatile region, and there are a lot of conflicts and issues that need to be addressed.
You need to have stability there, and that stability is a prerequisite for human security, and women have a vital role to play in bringing this about.